some gameplay on see a bit of the old Tennessee apple juice, so to speak. Just seeing what I can do here, guys. I've never actually done this, so we will add a ghost if we can find one. As I think I might be able to match. Nothing really standing out at the moment. Let's see who we'll go by scores. Actually, you know what, guys? Screw it. Just
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. This is the first event of the season, always filled with a little bit more excitement than a normal event. Let's get down to the first tee and see how this goes.
yeah, that was pointless.
He's got to be pleased with that. And this one's for birdie.
And we do open with a nice birdie, birdie, birdie.
And starting today's round off at 1 under par. And now let's move to the second hole. Going with the 9-iron. I think he's going to like that. About 13 feet away.
Just want to get this up near it for a par. I'll be happy. That'll do just fine for me.
This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Immense power on this drive, folks.
Gonna leave us a little bit of a nasty lie, but should
From
be
145 yards out.
okay. Mate, that's a lot more nasty than I had anticipated, that's for sure.
And going with the 9 iron. And he's got to be happy with that.
Those greens
And this
are
one's for birdie.
fairly receptive, so
And that one will drop. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard
and
after
that is
that hole.
another little birdie.
And now the 4th hole. And this shot's looking promising. From 125 yards out.
Just gonna deal off this a fair bit.
Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. I think this might be a bit long.
Way too much.
Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is.
That'll do for a par.
And this for the par. And that one will drop. And after that, he will fall out of first place. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway.
And it looks like for the most part we found a fairly flat spot. No, we haven't. I am going to a couple touches of loft on this.
And I think he's going to like that. We're about 15 feet to the cup from here. Ooh. And about 11 feet to go here. And that one will drop for par. And after that hole, staying fast in the second place on the leaderboard. Looks like a 7 iron. This one's looking pretty good.
soon as I hit it, I knew it was
13
way too
feet
much.
to go here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, almost.
Oh yeah.
And about 9 feet away here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
that's
We
bad
are
luck.
picking up a double.
And this putt is for double bogey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And now we're going to take a look at the leaderboard.
Oh yeah.
And that performance will put him up to even par.
Oh yeah.
And he's currently
Sorry
tied
about that
for
noisy little
second
monster in the
place on
background,
leaderboard.
guys.
And I think he's going to like that. And about 185 yards to the pin. And going with the 6 iron. And I think he will be happy with that.
What you doing, bud?
When the kiss you there for time.
Kiss daddy? Kiss for daddy?
No one kiss for time.
Okay, go on. Gotta believe
And
this
I think he'll like
is
that.
a bird.
And this for the birdie. And they will stay in second place after that hole. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
Let's see if we can get on a bit of a birdie run here.
From 250 yards out. And I think he will like that. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And with that, he will move into a tie for first. And now setting up for the par 4. I think he'll like that.
Just gonna loft this up a fair bit. Ah, crap. Actually, that's not too bad.
And this putt's for birdie. And that putt will drop. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. and he's probably going to like that. 12 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Going with the 9-iron here.
And I completely undercocked that one. That's alright.
Well, not
Little
a good
chip
approach
on.
shot there. Too much
Save
club
your
on that, I
par.
think. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. And that's a little bit out of character. He's been pretty good with the green hitting today. Five feet to go here. And that putt's gonna drop for par. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And now the 13th hole. I think he'll like that. And about 180 yards to the pin. Well, there's a way to move on to the next hole. Holing it out from the fairway. Remarkable shot. Well done. And no change in his leaderboard
And
status
that was
after that hole.
so nice, we will watch that twice. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, so far so good for this one. And my apologies, that actually ended up in the rough. That should be fine.
And this putt's for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, 8 under is the score. And setting up now on the 15th. And I think this one's going to find the fairway.
Just gonna deal off this to get this under that wind.
And this for the birdie. And that one's right in the cup. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Wow, look at this drive, folks. Serious power.
And that's in the rough.
Let's see how this goes out of the rough.
And a nasty lie too. Just gonna touch a loft on this.
And he will like that. This is looking like 17 feet from here. And that one could have been the birdie, but it just missed. And tapping in for par. And look at this, I'm seeing quite a few birdies on that scorecard for him today.
Touch a deal off.
And here's an 8 iron. Could have put a bit too much club on this one.
Oh, way too much.
And with that, he will be putting. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and that was very, very close. And this putt is for par. And that one will drop. And 9 under is the score after that hole. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And pretty sure he's going to like that. Here's a 9 iron. And he's on the green. And this next putt for a final round score of 61. Oh my goodness, just
And we
missed.
just missed.
This one looks about 4 feet.
9 under. Fairly solid round.
And that one will drop for par. And ladies and gentlemen, he will be the winner here today. The event has come to an end, and wow, he's got to just be so proud of himself. We're glad to see it. Well, that will do it for our broadcast here today. From myself and my colleagues here at the TGC Network, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Alrighty. The next two courses are for the Olympic design competition they got going on TGC at the moment. So they're going to play very tough. So let's see what we can do. If I can finish these on even par, I would be happy. Because I've seen much better golfers than I struggle on these ones.
You. My name is John McCarthy, and I am oh so glad that you chose to join us for today's event here on the TGC Network. And to the folks at home, this event will be one round and one round only. So,
could be
without
rough.
further ado, let's get down to that first tee. And in the rough for this next shot.
Just looking to get this up to save the par.
And this is to save par. And a nice putt. And starting the round off with a par. And now the second hole. Going with the 4-iron here.
Ah, that's going to be way short.
Unlucky on that approach shot. And I'm pretty sure the wind was the culprit there. And this to save par.
And we are picking up the
Ooh,
bogey.
Solid attempt at the long putt, just doesn't want to drop. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And +1 on the day after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 175 yards away here. Going with the 6-iron. And with that, he's on the green. And about 6 feet to go here. Ooh, just missing here. And as we look at the leaderboard, our current leader today is sitting at 1 under. That's the score to beat. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From here, about 225 to the pin. Going with the 3-iron.
And that's miles offline. That might push it in a little bit, maybe.
I think you'll like that. 15 feet away here. And for the par. And a decent putt. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And here we are on the 5th.
Gonna play this safe.
And a promising looking shot here. And about 155 yards out.
And just looking to
nothing
get
wrong
this
with
one
that,
close to save.
These putts for
par.
birdie.
But a birdie would be nice.
And this one's about 6 feet away. And that putt will go for par. And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And moving on to the 6th here.
Definitely looking for a birdie here.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. I think he'll be feet away. And just missing.
But we will take the car.
And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Going with the 8-iron here. This one's heading for the green. Okay, he is now on the green. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, that was so close. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one's going to go for par. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 105 yards to the pin from here.
Bit of loft. And a nasty swing, but should be okay-ish. And I was wrong.
Yeah, that's not very good as far as approach shots go. Just not enough club on that one. And this putt is essential to save par. Solid putt. And +1 on the day after that hole. And he's also tied for 9th place on the leaderboard. I think we'll find some fairway here. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And that hole's going to bring him down to even par. And he's tied for 3rd place on the leaderboard. And he'll be happy with that. And about 170 yards out. And looks like a 6-iron. That looks like it's going long. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. And for the par. And a decent little putt there. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now, the 11th hole. And there's a long bomb, folks. Look at that. And about 120 yards out from here. Now he's on the green, time for putting. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. And that one goes in for the bird. And after that hole, staying right there in second place. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. I think that's the 4 iron. And this one's heading towards the green. And this putt is for birdie. And oh my, what a putt that was. Very long putt right into the cup. And he will move in to a tie for the top spot. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here.
That should give us a fairly nice look into the green. And hopefully be able to set us up for
from
another
185 yards. And going with the 7 iron on this one. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt.
Oh, just not enough on it.
And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. This one's looking pretty good so far. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. Going with the 9 iron. He's got to be pleased with that. And this one's for birdie. Nice little putt. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. That looks like the hybrid.
Right. Actually, turning backs up might not end up too bad.
And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. And that one will drop for birdie. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 170 yards to the pin. And here's the 6 iron. And I think he will be pleased with that. And this is for birdie. Oh. And this one's for par. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now setting up for the par 4. And this shot's looking promising.
That should be on the green, hopefully.
And in actual fact, that shot ended up in the rough.
That's alright. I'll gladly take that from there.
Yeah, I think you'll like that. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And I think he will like that. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. And I think he's going to like that.
Bit of dealer.
Going with the 8 iron. All right, and he's on the green now. And this next putt is for 66 on their final round. Ooh, what could have been? Could have been a birdie, but it just missed. And tapping this one in to end the round with a par. And this event is over, and he will take it for himself, winding up #1 out of all the rest of the field. Very good job. Well done to him. Well, that is all for us here at the TGC Network. We thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy. So glad you could join us for this event here on the TGC Network. This next event is 1 round only, and we are just about to get going. Let's get down to that first tee.
That's going to be in the
on
rough.
the action.
Oh no, we avoid the rough.
I think he's going to like that.
Lucky. That needs to check up. And I'm hoping that's first cut. And of course not. Why the heck would it be?
And about 14 feet away here. Ooh, and it just misses.
So we are opening with a par.
And starting today's round off at even par. And now the second hole tee off.
Mammoth par 4.
And this drive's just smoking, folks. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin.
Just hoping to find that sweet spot.
This is the 3-iron, I believe. Uh-oh,
That's
this is not going to be good. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. This putt's about 13 feet from the cup. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And this for the double bogey.
And we are.
And after that one, sitting at 2 over for the day. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. And I think you'll like that. About 160 yards to the pin here. And here's an 8-iron. And this shot's looking pretty good. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we look at the leaderboard, current leader sits at 1 under. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. Well, this one's debatable. Could be rough, could be fairway.
Could be bunker. You're kidding. So we're picking up another
This putt's about 7 feet to the cup.
at least. Make that
and it
another
just
double.
misses. And this for the double bogey. And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And 4 over for the day.
Let's just try and get ourselves back down to even to finish this.
And teeing off on this par 4.
No. Actually, that ain't too bad.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And about 210 to the pin from here.
210.
And here's a 3 iron.
And of course that's staying out. It should be okay.
Well, you'll probably like that. And this putt is for birdie.
Just hoping to pick up par here.
And this one's about 4 feet from the cup.
Yes, bud. Okay, buddy.
And that par putt will drop. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And moving on to the 6th.
Yep.
Going with the 3 iron. And I think he will be happy with that. From 26 feet.
Okay.
And this putt
And we
is
just
for
missed that
par.
one.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our leader is currently at 1 under par. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. From about 185 yards.
Way too much.
And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Too much club. And it's about a few feet from the cup.
That's another par.
And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3.
Touch a D loft.
Going with
And
a
of
pitching
course
wedge
that's
here.
staying out. And that's going to take that slope. There we go. Bye bye ball.
Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. From here, it's about 11 feet to the cup. And the par putt drops. And currently sitting at 4 over for the day after that hole. Okay, and on to the 9th. Just a magnificent display of power here. And this one's for birdie. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And as we look at the leaderboard today, the current score to beat is 2 under par.
Gotta believe I get over there.
And fantastic distance on this drive. Okay, and from 200 yards away. Going with the 4 iron here. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. This putt's about a 2-footer. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway.
Should bounce out nicely. And it got.
All right, and now he's on. And this putt's for birdie. And a nice putt there. And after that one, 2 over for the day. And that means he's also tied for 11th spot on the leaderboard. And he's probably going to like that. And about 155 yards to the pin. Looks like this is going a bit long. And that'll play safely on the dance floor there. And about 19 feet to the cup. and for the par. And after that one, +2 for the day. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. This is the 3-iron, I believe. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And it's a little hard for me to see everything here today, folks. That one actually ended up in the rough. And this to save par. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And setting up now on the 14th hole. I think he'll like that. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard.
Just hoping to get back down to even
stay
here.
right where they are in 8th place in the standings.
Somehow. Yes, bud.
I want one more. I want 2 way 201. I want 3 way 201. Like equal.
Okay, bud.
Wait, and way go up like
And this is a 4-iron.
Yeah, well, you've got to be a good boy if you want them.
And I think he's going to like that. And about 30 feet to the cup from here.
Okay, bud. Just be a good boy, okay? And that was a bit. Best I
This
could
one's
do
about
from there.
3
Too
feet
bad.
away. And 2 over for the day after that hole. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And from 155 yards out.
Very tough indeed, mate. I'm enjoying the challenge, though.
Going with the 8-iron here. Nothing wrong with that. And this one's for birdie. Oh, that was very close. And for the par. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this one's for the bogey. And it looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. And now setting up on this par 3.
I appreciate you stopping by. I definitely
Going
don't
with
play
the
as good
9-iron.
as you, but I do try and I
And
do
this
enjoy
one's
it.
looking
So,
pretty good.
but on conservatory,
And now from 15
I did
feet.
shoot only one over, so I was very proud of that one.
So close. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And as he tees off here on the 18th, he is only 3 strokes off the lead. And that means he's also tied for 11th spot on the leaderboard.
Great course. I absolutely loved it. Very tough though.
And look
Like,
at this
you
drive.
definitely need
Go.
A
Going
plus
for
game
his.
for that one.
Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. I think he'll like that. Well, looks like this might be heading for some trouble.
Get in the bunker.
And he will like that. And this next putt for a final round, 72.
That's a nasty little putt.
This one's about a 7-footer.
I'm definitely looking forward to watching it. I'm just about to
That
jump
one
off here and
drops
get some
for
lunch
par.
for the kids, and then yes, I'll be
And as
looking
this
forward to
event
your next
comes
video,
to an
mate.
end, I think
Thank you
he's
very much for
probably
stopping by.
Looking towards the next event. And that is it for me here, folks, from all of us here at the TGC Network. Thank you for